I am sure there's been a time where you've been suckered into buying a beauty product from a beauty guru, maybe by me, I don't know. Hey girl, welcome back for another video. It's your girl Jensine, aka Jungle Nabs, and today I am sharing with you products that other beauty gurus have gotten me to purchase, and we're gonna be doing a full face of that. So I'm really excited. I hope you are. If it's morning and you're doing your makeup, to bring out your makeup and let's hang out together. If you're new to my channel and you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. We have a lot of fun here. We're a big family, so don't miss out. Smash that subscribe button. And if you're an oldie but a goodie subby, hey girl, it's so good to see you again. Okay, so before we jump into this video, I want to say that I would love to do a video with products that my subscribers like you love. So please in the comments let me know what some of your favorite makeup products are so I can start putting a list together, and that way I would love to like screenshot your comments to include them in the video. So yeah, please do that right now, and while you're doing that we can also go ahead and get started. Okay, so first off we're gonna start with primers, and I like to prime according to my skin concern. Now this one here, the Urban Decay De-Slick Complexion Primer, is really bomb for mattifying, smoothing, minimizing pores. And you know who actually got me into this? Cydnee Black. I love her. Man, I've been rocking with her since she had like less than 50,000 subscribers, and I'm so happy to see, you know, what she's done and her accomplishments, and she's just like a cool chick. And I love that she's into Korean, you know, K-pop music. Love that stuff. She's just really funny. So I'm just gonna apply this stuff to my T-zone and you know, my chin, anywhere where I'm gonna get shiny. The next one is from Sonjdradeluxe. Do you guys remember her collab with Melanie Mills? I almost like tripped up over that. But I love her little Peach Deluxe. I have to say that since Sondra's a lot lighter in complexion than me, it kind of looks crazy until I put my foundation on. But I love this. And you know, you can actually use this as a primer, even though it's a body radiance type of thing. I just gotta say, I love Sondra. She has the chillest vibe to her channel, and I like that she stays true to makeup tutorials, and she has a really great ideas. If you're always looking for inspo, definitely check her out. And shockingly, I'm actually not going to do my eyes first. I usually do, but I just kind of want to switch it up, you know? And I'm also kind of excited for this next foundation. This is a Smashbox Studio Skin 15-hour wear hydrating foundation. You know how I found out about this? Okay, look. I love Alyssa Forever, or Forever Flawless on Instagram. She's so sweet, and I think she like went on a trip or something to Vegas, and she was wearing this, and she was like, yo, like my makeup has not budged. She was like, I'm surprised, this is my favorite foundation, and I always still see her wearing this. So I gotta agree with her, it's pretty bomb. I'm just gonna say this probably isn't gonna match me head on. This is more of a summer color, but the way the weather's looking outside, I gotta wear like a turtleneck or something later on, so I don't really mind if it doesn't match. Just to give you a heads up if you're like, girl, what's going on? So this concealer, I gotta give props to Alyssa Ashley for putting me on this, because she did a review, I think back in like early 2016, and this is such an affordable concealer. It's from Wet n Wild, and what is the shade? I think it's just called, oh, here we go, Dark Cocoa. I think it's like $3 or $4. It's pretty good. I will admit though, it's not the best like full coverage one, but if we're just going for like a medium coverage, like slash hydrating, it does a pretty dang good job. And a little trick that I like to do, guys, is I always like to spray my makeup sponge with some Fix Plus and then blend out my concealer. It just makes things a little bit easier. First of all, guys, can we just say how like flawless this looks? This little combination of the Smashbox and the Wet n Wild. Ooh, I don't think I've ever used these together. They're so good. And I'm setting that with Fenty Beauty. I honestly don't have a setting powder that I feel like a beauty influencer has pushed me to buy, but I mean, Rihanna owns this line, so technically she's a beauty influencer, right? So now I'm ready to contour, and I'm going in with the BH Cosmetics. It's my Ray Ray collab, and I got this in November, and just because I wanted to like support Ray, you know what I mean? But this little guy is so good, and since I did that review, I've since gone from this shade to this shade for contour, and it's a lot better. I didn't think it was gonna be that great because I thought I needed something a little bit darker for my complexion, but it is pretty poppin'. And it's like hella pigmented, guys, so it's still available. I think now they sell it in Ulta. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? You can use it alone, you can combine it with cream. It just blends really beautifully, and I think that Ray did such a good job. And before I move on with the rest of my face, I'm gonna also go ahead and focus on the eyes. So I've been using the Smashbox 24-hour photo finish primer for like a really long time. And you know who put me onto this a while ago? Desi Perkins. When she first started, I think she was called like Desi Makeup or something, but this is like really, really good. And ooh, got a little bit on there. And because I like that like we're around the same age, I find that she recommends products that are really good for when your skin is like drier / fine lined, you know what I mean? And this is really good for like not drying out your eyelids, because even though I have oily lids, the top part actually gets really dry. So if I use a really, really thick eye primer, it can make it look kind of like scaly up there, and it's really not good for pictures. But I really like this one because it makes everything stay and the color pops, but you don't get that same dryness. And I'm just gonna set that all over with like a brown shadow. So we gotta stick with Ray's palette, and this is the eyeshadow portion right here. Sorry, I don't wanna blind you guys. And I'm gonna go into, gosh, what should I do? The shade Control Freak. I like the name of that. And I'm gonna use it as a nice transition. This palette is surprisingly pigmented, guys. This is like a nice muted red brown. So beautiful. And you guys, I feel like this purple shade, Passion, right here is calling my name. It is so beautiful. Then I'm gonna do a little dab of this purple shade in here, Passion, and I'm gonna stick it in the outer kind of like V part of my eye. If you like a cream or a gel liner, this Inglot number 77 is bomb. It continues to be my hands down favorite in the gel formula, and I always use it with this brush right here. It just allows me to control my application so much more because, you know, I have hooded eyes, so things can be kind of hard sometimes. And you know who put me onto this? Sonjdradeluxe. She, I mean, man, like back in the day when she used to love Inglot, I think she still uses it, but this was like hands down my favorite recommendation that she's ever like made. And I'm just adding just a little bit of liner because I feel like this complements my eye shape a bit more. It makes it look bigger, but sometimes I find that a wing for my hooded eyes can be just a little bit overpowering. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but it's actually raining outside. So I'm sorry if you've heard little like, you know, background noise. But I kind of like that. It like feels cozy. I like filming when it's raining. So moving on, these lashes here, let me show you the actual box. This is from Flutter Lashes. This is in the style Intoxicating, and you know who actually put me onto this? Well, there were three people. First of all, Makeup Shayla originally put me on to Flutter Lashes because remember when she collabed with them? If you guys follow her or you've been following her for a while, you would know. And then Also, Jaclyn Hill talked about it, and then Jackie Aina. I respect both of those girls' lash games, like they're popping. But these lashes are amazing. They're the most beautiful, like multi-dimensional, fluttery lashes I've ever seen, and they also have really great designs. So, you know, they do a lot of stuff. They do more natural, they do more dramatic. I will say, if you're used to wearing more natural lashes, these definitely feel just a little bit heavier, but the band is super flexible, so it will mold to your eye shape a lot easier. And voila, see, I went like 10 extra levels, you know, of fabness up because of these lashes. They're just like they're like luxe, rich, expensive. So for highlight, we got a couple options here. The Natasha Denona, sorry, I don't mean to blind you guys, but this little guy here, now I have two of these, and at first when you look at it in the pan, it doesn't look like much, right? But when you apply it, it is bomb. And you know who actually put me onto this? KathleenLights. And even though I'm not a really big fan of her now, there's just been like some drama in the past that kind of turned me off to her channel, but I really love the glow of this. It just looks like light glistening off your like sweat. It looks fabulous. So see, when I add that on there, see how like nice and light that is? If you're somebody who doesn't like a lot of highlight, this is for you. But for me today, this is gonna be like a nice little highlight base because we're gonna mix. For the next highlight, we gotta hit up Auntie Jackie. This is LeBron's. And I told you guys in my review that I definitely like slapped on it the first time it launched. I was like, do I need another highlight? Oh, you know what? It's probably gonna be on sale for a while. And it literally like sold out. I was like, wait, what? So I'm just putting some of this in the little cap here. And sometimes I kind of like shake it around to, it's so finely milled. Sometimes that breaks apart the clumps. And I'm gonna do a little dab. And then I'm just going to lightly add that and use the other side to kind of like buff it out. And then sometimes I just go back over with, you know, like a clean highlighting brush and just kind of like blend out those edges so there isn't anything harsh looking. This one, what is this one? This is a Morphe R36. It's more of like a smaller powder brush, I think. I don't know what they call it. And guys, look at that. That's some glow. Now this blush right here is like an oldie but a goodie, and it brings back so many memories because I bought this blush because I used to watch Nitra A.B. and I think that's how you pronounce it, or just Nitra B. Sorry. But anyway, I will you know, put her channel name up here, and she used to love NARS blushes, and this one I got is Dolce Vita. I haven't watched her channel in a long time. I know that she had like a little boy who was really cute, but I haven't watched a makeup tutorial in a long time. If you guys love Nitra, let me know. I loved her like house to home series when she bought her first home. It was so good. Just add that on there. See how beautiful that is, guys? NARS does not play around. And look, just looking radiant. For lips, we're going to do a like lip combo. So of course I gotta use my MAC Cosmetics chestnut liner. This is like one of my staples, and the Glam Twins actually put me onto this. I still love their channel. They have great makeup recommendations if you are like a darker chocolatey kind of girl. So I'm gonna put this on first. Now that I've got the brown outer part, so this Nude Sticks little case here is a collab that they did with a bunch of beauty bloggers. It's called their Nude Artist Box. And when I open it up, it's got this little paper here. I don't want to blind you with the mirror. here, and it's got lipsticks from Samantha, I Am Karen O, Cydnee, Jaleesa, you know, say the least on Instagram, and Lynette Cydnee. So I want to use the one from Jaleesa, her little collab, and it's called Purity. So this is it right here. I'm gonna open it up and swatch it, and it's more of like a light pinky tone here. I'm just gonna add that in, and then I'm kind of going to blend the areas where those two colors meet to create a nice like ombre kind of transition. Doesn't that look like a nice like brown nude color combo? Take notes, guys. Matte Chestnut and Purity, bomb. But of course, you know, I gotta have my glossy lip because I love my glossy lips, and I really do love the Dose of Colors Over the Top lip gloss. I love the gold flecks. It's just so pretty. Wow, I'm kind of surprised that everything pulled together really nicely. Yeah, all these products are pretty bomb to me. I would definitely love to hear you talk about what products other beauty gurus have made you purchase and whether or not you love it or you hate it. Also, one other little thing that I would like to say is I did use the Jason Wu Caudalie spray, and Desi Perkins definitely got me into this, but I do have to tell you, it doesn't do anything for your makeup. I don't know, it just smells really nice, but I don't feel like it refreshes my makeup. Just kind of wanted to throw in my 2 cents on that. But yeah, if you got some time and you want to hang out with me some more, don't forget to check out some of the videos on the screen. I would love it if you would hang out with me some more. And I love you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.